20 subjects, over 3,000 competencies in 54 months. This is
Share your
what we are
screen.
looking at.
Share your screen. Share
Can
your
you,
screen.
can you hear me?
No, but you have to share your screen.
No, I don't have a PowerPoint.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 20 subjects, over 3,000 competencies in 54 months. This is what we are looking at in the undergraduate MBBS curriculum. Over 20 subspecialties, more than 500 procedures, including complex surgical skills, community ophthalmology, and research skills in 36 months. And all this with non-stop clinical work with time only to eat and sleep. This is our current postgraduate curriculum. Add to this attitude development, acquiring social and communication skills, ethics and judgment skills, biostatistics, research methodology, and you are looking at one of the most crowded and cramped postgraduate curriculums in any branch across any discipline in the world. And you're telling me that we need to add management skills to this? The answer, dear ladies and gentlemen, from me is an emphatic no. Let me ask you a simple question. How many of you believe that a postgraduate from any institution in this country is capable of doing a flawless cataract surgery immediately after he passes out? How many of you will allow yourself or your near and dear ones to be operated upon by a freshly passed out ophthalmologist? I am sure none of us will, because the current training is woefully inadequate even in basic ophthalmic surgeries, and almost all of them will have to do a fellowship to be able to independently perform any ophthalmic subspecialty surgery. We are entering post-graduation in ophthalmology to train to be an astute clinician and skilled surgeon who will be of value as an ophthalmologist in this world. Even that we are not able to do with the current number of years of training in ophthalmology. At this point, let me remind you that in the Western world, ophthalmic training is close to 7 years, like neurosurgery or gastrosurgery. Here we are teaching the same things in 3 years and then expecting them to be world class, and on top of that, you want them to learn management also. If we take the total number of postgraduates passing every year, 90% of them will be doing cataract or other surgeries for their bread and butter. Only 10% will become owners of their hospitals or hospital chains that will require management skills to handle. All the others are going to draw a salary and cut and drape as a surgeon for a living. The 10% who do go on to corporates can always do a management degree later, or we have enough and more management graduates who can handle these hospitals for them. So then you will tell me, no, not management as a whole discipline. Let's just have a little bit of basics of it. That basics we already have. Who doesn't have the skill? We do manage a team of surgeons, nurses, optoms, students with differing personalities, differing temperaments, job descriptions. And on the home front, we are all big managers. We manage the husband, the mother-in-law, the maid, the driver, the gardener every day. And what management skill teaching equipped us for that? Not a formal teaching, but an acquired aptitude to do these things that comes as part of being adults and doctors. We are now considering stamping an extra huge discipline of management skills on an already burdened postgraduate who is currently coming out underqualified for what he is supposed to be doing. Instead of talking about this, we should be devising ways and means by which a postgraduate can confidently work as an ophthalmologist without spending another 2 years of his life learning to do that. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, what did we join medicine for? Did we not have the relatively easier option of doing an engineering or MBA and joining some corporate? We did. But we made a conscious choice of joining medicine to use our skills to the best of our ability to serve the people, improve eye health, and in that process earn a living. And you do not need management skills for that. You need empathy and clinical acumen and surgical skills. And that's what we should be teaching our postgraduates properly. And if we can do that, they will then forge their own path to success. Thank you so much.